भारतीय प्राणी सर्वेक्षण की ओर से आज सर्वेक्षण के क्षेत्रीय कार्यालय में अंडमान निकोबार द्वीप समूह की जैव विविधता में हाल की प्रगति विषय पर विज्ञान अकादमिक व्याख्यान कार्यशाला का आयोजन किया गया। कार्यशाला के उद्घाटन अवसर पर पर्यावरण एवं वन विभाग के अतिरिक्त प्रधान मुख्य वन संरक्षक रवि होरो मुख्य अतिथि थे। कार्यशाला में भारतीय वनस्पति सर्वेक्षण के पूर्व निदेशक प्रोफेसर एम संजप्पा और दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के वनस्पति विभाग के पूर्व प्रमुख प्रोफेसर के आर शिवन्ना विशेष अतिथि के तौर पर मौजूद रहे। इसके अलावा प्राणी सर्वेक्षण के क्षेत्रीय कार्यालय प्रमुख डॉक्टर सी शिवा पेरुमान और गणमान्य व्यक्ति तथा प्रतिभागी कार्यक्रम में मौजूद रहे। विद्यार्थियों की ओर से स्वागत गीत पेश किया गया।
स्वागतम 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 मन की वीणा से गुंजित ध्वनि मंगलम स्वागतम 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 सारे गा मग मगरे नी सारे गरे गरे सा सारे गा मग मगरे नी सारे गरे गरे सा।
मुख्य अतिथि सहित विशिष्ट अतिथियों ने दीप प्रज्वलित कर समारोह का शुभारंभ किया। डॉक्टर सी शिवा पेरुमान ने अतिथियों और कार्यशाला के प्रतिभागियों का स्वागत करते हुए कार्यशाला के आयोजन के बारे में जानकारी दी।
Inaugural function as well as 2 days training workshop. Ladies and gentlemen, it is giving me a great pleasure welcoming to this science academic workshop to be held today and tomorrow in Zoological Survey of India. As a organizing coordinator and officer in charge Zoological Survey of India, welcome you all. Sir, Zoological Survey of India, Andaman and Nicobar Region Center, we are conducting training under various banners, sir. Particularly sponsored by our ministry, Environment Ministry, we do conduct training for Indian Forest Service officers, both in service as well as newly recruited officers. We are also conducting the workshop for stakeholders and other services other than forest department. We invite other services. The 3 days workshop for IFS 5 days workshop, sir, we do conduct. And also under the Green Skill Development Program, under the Skill India Mission, our ministry started Green Skill Development Program. Over 30 plus program they started. Our Zoological Survey of India Andaman Nicobar Region Center, since 2017, we are conducting various training programs, sir, under the Green Skill Development Program, particularly parataxonomy and the people biodiversity, bird identification, basic ornithology courses, and like that 1 month course, 3 months course, and 1 week course also we conducted, sir. As a result, we trained more than 100 plus unemployed youth of our island, and many of them they employed some of the institutions, some of them they started their own bird watching guide business, some of them they started working some hotels also, sir. And under the Department of Science and Technology, Accelerator Vinyan, 2 weeks workshop you do conduct, sir. This for high-end workshop for PG and PhD scholars on basic ornithology and the bird identification. And the Ministry of Earth Science also sometimes they used to sponsor some workshop and training and seminars, sir. And our own department, Environment Forest, Andaman Nicobar Islands, of course, we do go regularly for giving the training, maybe 1 hour or half an hour or 1 day, sir. But we conducted a well-organized program for uniform services, below range officers level, 1 week training, particularly parataxonomy and the people biodiversity, and bird identification, the basic ornithology. And since 2017, Indira Gandhi Forest National Academy also, they consider this one of the training center. So whenever they bring their trainees, both the in-service officer as well as probation trainees, they used to bring to our office. We used to bring what are the biodiversity we have, wealth we have in this island ecosystem. and also what are the collaborative work we are doing Department of Environment Forest, because after appointment they will be placed in different place of our country, so they can take help from other part of our ZSA regional centers. So that is one training we do conduct, sir. Besides, we do conduct all environment days, World Environment Day, World Ozone Day, International Yoga Day, Vigilance Awareness Week, World Wetland Day. So we do conduct different kind of workshop, seminar, drawing competition to create greater awareness to students and teaching community of this island, sir. And recently, as I discussed, we got sanctioned of EACP Center, that is EACP Center Island Biodiversity, that is Environmental Information Awareness Capacity Building and a Livelihood Program. Previously it was NV Center, now they little bit they changed, and now we will be doing more awareness work through this EACP Center, sir. Sir, this present workshop sponsored by Indian Academy of Science of Bangalore, Indian National Science Academy New Delhi and the National Science Academy of Prayagraj. This course exclusively designed for teachers and the students of this island ecosystem. We have planned 8 different talk by eminent expert in this field of biodiversity conservation. Sir, 100 plus participants we have in this 2 days workshop from different school and colleges, particularly Jawaharlal Nehru Rajkiya Mahavidyalaya, Andaman College, Andaman Law College, Tagore Government College of Education, Pondicherry University, National Navy Children's School, Vivekananda Kendriya Vidyalaya, Model School, Sagar Dara Secondary School. These are the schools. Actually, we invited many schools, but due to exam schedule, many of the schools they could not participate, sir. As I said, 2 days will be covering 8 different talks. Distinguished participants and ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I express my sincere thanks to our additional PCSF who has accepted our invitation being a chief guest of this function. Also, I extend my sincere thanks to our Professor Sanjappa who is behind the scene for this workshop, and our Sivana, Professor Sivana. Also, I extend my sincere thanks to our director, Dr. Diti Banerjee, who is supported and guidance for this workshop. We look forward for a successful training workshop for next 2 days. I hope you will be enjoying next 2 days with different talk and discussion. I request teachers and students be actively participate, and if you have any queries, raise in any time, our speakers they will ready to clarify anything you require.
प्रोफेसर के.आर. सिवन्ना ने अपने विचार व्यक्त करते हुए प्रतिभागियों से इस कार्यशाला से अधिक लाभ प्राप्त करने को कहा।
This is the first time we are conducting the workshop in an organization which is not associated with teaching. So in fact, when I got the invitation, I asked Professor Dr. Sanjappa, how is it that Zoological Survey is conducting that, where are the students and all that? He said, the regional director is very eminent and he knows how to collect students from different colleges and universities, you don't worry about that. So now after looking at all of you, I feel gratified that so many students have come and in such a beautiful auditorium with beautiful photographs and so on. So both of us, all our speakers, our main wish is that you people should justify our visits to this Andaman and participate in this workshop. Because if you get something out of us, then we will be very happy. Because otherwise, unless you get something out of our lectures and so on, there is no point in us coming all the way, 2 of us from Bangalore and other places, and delivering lectures. So we want you to be very attentive and listen to our lectures. And more importantly, if you don't understand anything, please feel free to ask us for clarification, either during the lecture or even afterwards during the coffee break or lunch break or whatever the case may be. And also when we present our lectures, in the first slide we will be giving our email IDs. And those who are really interested, you can even contact us through email if you want any information in the field which we have given lectures and so on. So the main purpose of the academies to fund this program is that the students have to get something extra, because quite likely many of the things we are teaching may not be taught in your classes. That doesn't mean that they are not important, because the purpose of these lectures is to enhance your knowledge and to create interest, that it is not just syllabus oriented course which is important, but there are beyond that one there are other important aspects, because after all syllabus cannot include everything. And also every year there is so much of progress, and as our lectures highlight, now one of the major challenges humanity is facing is sustenance of biodiversity, and this is because of human induced environmental changes. So this workshop emphasizes on these aspects. So unless humanity takes measures to mitigate these problems, probably we are going to face serious problems another 20 years or 30 years. In fact, human survival itself may become a challenge. So you people, you are the youngsters, because we can't rectify it so within our lifetime. It is for you youngsters, you should try to rectify this, what is happening through climate change and other things, and see whether we can improve and so on. So we are already running a bit late. I don't want to take more time. Again, I want to emphasize, please be attentive and try to get something out of this one. And if you don't follow anything, you ask for clarification, you ask for questions, please free to interact with the experts, whoever is giving the lecture. During the lecture or afterwards, there is no problem at all. So with this one, I hope that you will make use of our visit, and I again congratulate and thank the in charge of the zoological survey who has been able to organize this workshop, and I hope it will be very successful.
Now I invite special guest Professor M. Sanjappa, organizing convener, to address the gathering.
I don't know how many of you know the science academies and what their function is and all that. To briefly tell you, the first science academy is National Academy of Sciences, India, which is located at Prayagraj. That came into existence in 1930. One famous Professor Mehelnabis, a great statistician, he started this to have, because every country has a National Academy of Sciences. But subsequently, two other academies also came up. In 1934, the Bangalore Academy came, and in 1935, the Indian National Science Academy, New Delhi came up, and subsequently, two other academies have also come up, like National Academy of Agriculture Sciences, National Academy of Engineering Sciences. So we have 5 science academies, but all of them are doing more or less the same function, in the sense they promote science. That is the most important thing. Encourage science, promote science, and also encourage people who are conducting science or researching science. That's the main purpose of these science academies. And also support science education program. And this workshop is one of the programs of the science education. In fact, it was all started by the Indian Academy of Sciences, Bangalore, and subsequently seeing the importance of this such a program, all other science academies joined hands with the Bangalore Academy, and now they have jointly funding and organizing such programs, not only in Andamans, all over the country, and in all science subjects, in physical sciences, biological sciences, engineering sciences, medical sciences, you name a field in science. It is being conducted, it is being supported and conducted by the academies to promote, whatever advances are made in the research in respective fields. Science academies have several programs, in fact, and one of the program is the education, science education, and recognizing scientists who are doing excellent research as fellows of the academy, electing them as fellows of the academy. That is another very, very important, and particularly for fellows who are doing research, outstanding research in India. Not that one goes and does some work outside the country and claim for the fellowship. So that is also given some kind of a weightage, but more weightage is given to people who have done excellent research in India under Indian conditions. So apart from this, under the science education program, they conduct the lecture workshops and short-term these programs of 15 days training workshops are also conducted. And in addition to that, there are what are called as summer fellowships for teachers and students, particularly teachers in high schools, teachers in graduate colleges. They are being selected to undergo training programs, or selected to undergo guidance under senior research people anywhere in the country. So what they do is they provide the funds for travel and also their stay for 2 months during the summer holidays. So students also have summer holidays, teachers also have summer holidays. During that program, during that period, these programs are organized for teachers and students. Initially, there was very little response. In the sense, maybe some 20 years ago, when the Indian Academy of Sciences Bangalore started, there were limited responses. But now the response is so much that it is very difficult to even select candidates. In the sense, initially there were only 20 or 30 or maximum 50 candidates. And today there are 6,000 candidates for summer fellowships and summer teacher fellowships. So this is the kind of programs organized by these science academies jointly, and all these students and teachers are selected by a committee of people from all the academies. So there is a committee constituting, the committee constitutes the fellows from all the academies, and they select the candidates based on the kind of problem that they have proposed, because it has to be completed in 2 months, because during your summer fellowship. And there are also other programs like there is a established scientist or even a senior professor. If they want to conduct research under in a well-known lab in the country, they are also sponsored, and they are given special leave, and they have been sent to for training for working in any of the labs that they choose to work anywhere in the country. So that was another interesting program. So there are also programs like Indian National Science Academy. It selects people to go abroad also. So under different academies like Indian Academy and Japanese Academy, like Chinese Academy, like Bulgarian Academy, or Royal Society of England. So there is an exchange program also. So those scientists from their countries also come to our country, and from our country also scientists go under the exchange program and to conduct research for a short period, like maybe 4 weeks or 5 weeks, and sometimes even it goes up to 6 months, depending on again the issue they are tackling. So the science academies are promoting science in different ways, and there are, I don't know how many of you are aware, in the particularly student and teachers, such programs are there in the academies. So please make sure to see the academy's website, so that you will know what are the programs that are available and when exactly the advertisements come for inviting applications for these summer fellowships. So all of you, please see that mostly, usually it comes in the month of July to September. That is the period, exchange programs, then these summer fellowships, all these things come during that time. So please look out for the website of all the academies, and so that you can apply, and then at least some of you, I am sure, will be very much interested, because there may not be sufficient good facilities here. There may be very good facilities in the mainland. So you can go even work with a professor in Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, or IIT Kharagpur, IIT Chennai, IIT Mumbai, all these places, wherever you want. Only thing is, you have to contact the person concerned with whom you want to work and what kind of problem you would like to work on. So if you do that, you can and apply through them. It will be, I am sure you will be encouraged to go there. And from Andaman Nicobar Islands, and for particularly Northeast India, we have very limited people. So I really suggest that many of you who are interested and develop a career in science should go for this kind of a fellowship and utilize the opportunity. And because everything is paid for, you need not have to pay a single penny. So you can, everything is paid for you. Your travel, your stay, your daily charges, everything is paid for by the academy once you are selected. Only thing is, once you complete the program, you have to submit a detailed report so that they know what kind of program they are really supporting and what is the outcome of your the program. That's very, very important. So these academies, in addition to conducting these workshops and other things, they are also interested in publication of several journals. All these academies, but Bangalore Academy has about 11 journals published, and many of you know that Current Science is one of the most popular journal and widely circulated journal. But there is another journal which is popularized science called Resonance. Professor Shivana has written very good articles in that. And it is like, I don't know, many of you may not know, there is what is called a Scientific American. Even the toughest scientific problem resolved or scientific research published will be reduced into common language so that even a common person can understand. Similarly, in India, we have Resonance, which is free of cost, available on the net. All of you can read, and you go to the website of Indian Academy of Sciences and go to the journal Resonance, and even Current Science is also free of cost. It is an free online journal. There are 11 journals are there: material science, engineering science, historical sciences, all kinds of subjects are there, and journals are there. In Allahabad also we have what are called as Proceedings of Indian National Academy of Sciences. In Delhi also we have Proceedings of Indian Academy of Sciences. Like that, several journals are published. So please make use of all these things, and I am sure, and even teachers who are here. In fact, no, before contacting Dr. Siva from Zoological Survey of India, I had contacted a principal from your government college in Port Blair long ago, almost some 7 years ago, to have a program like this. So they agreed, and due to some problem, they could not conduct the program. It was sanctioned also. So unfortunately, it could not. I am very happy that Shiva could make it successful, and we are here because of this program. And all of you make use of the lectures. Most important thing is, all the lectures that we are giving, they are available. The soft copy, all of you can copy and take it. You need not have to write anything. Only write down whatever question you want to ask, and clarify even during the lecture, after the lecture, as Professor Shivana said, and even after we leave this place, because our email IDs are there. And if you are really interested, you can write to us anytime. There is absolutely no problem. We will answer to all your queries as far as possible, except don't ask about employment or anything. But as far as science is concerned, yes, we are ready to answer, because employment is with the government, not with us. So this academy, I am sure, academy workshop, all of you will be greatly benefited by this, because the progress that we have made in the biodiversity of Andaman and Nicobar Islands will be of great help to you, and you should know. You may be knowing many things here, but still there are the progress made by particularly the Botanical Survey of India, Zoological Survey of India and the Andaman Forest Department may not be. Once in a while if you showcase, then your mind will be refreshed with the new data that has been progressed in the last few years.
It's time to honor our Honorable Chief Guest and special guest. I request Officer in Charge Zoological Survey of India, Dr. C. Shivaperuman, to present shawl and memento to our Honorable Chief Guest and special guest.
मुख्य अतिथि अतिरिक्त प्रधान मुख्य वन संरक्षक रवि होरो ने अपने सारगर्भित संबोधन में विकास और पारिस्थितिकी संतुलन को बनाए रखने के बीच संतुलन के साधनों के बारे में जानकारी दी।
ये जो टॉपिक ये चुना गया है, रिसेंट एडवांसेस इन बायोडाइवर्सिटी इन अंडमान आइलैंड्स, एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण टॉपिक रहा है। मैं थोड़ा सा डाटा है वो मैं आप लोगों को बताना चाहूँगा, शेयर करना चाहूँगा। ये अंडमान निकोबार आइलैंड इज़ ए बायोडाइवर्सिटी हॉटस्पॉट इसे बोला गया है, जहाँ बहुत तरह का फ्लोरा एंड फाउना, इट्स वेरी रिच इन फ्लोरा एंड फाउना, एंड दीज आइलैंड्स आर होम टू मैनी एंडेमिक स्पीसीज which we don't find anywhere other parts of the country. These islands have tropical rainforest, mangrove swamps and grassland, faunal diversity, and some of the data are over 5,100 animals have been described, including 100 freshwater, 2,100 terrestrial and 2,900 marine animals. The islands have 284 species and subspecies of birds, 88 species of reptiles and 62 species of mammals. And these islands are the home to dugongs, dolphins, whales, saltwater crocodiles, sea turtle and sea snakes. Andaman Nicobar Island is ecologically very fragile. Any development activities which takes place here has to be done in a very careful manner, because डेवलपमेंट का ये जो अर्थ है वो अलग अलग लोगों को अलग अलग परिवेश में अलग हो जाता है। मेरा ये मानना है कि ये जो द्वीप है इसे ज़्यादा, इनके साथ ज़्यादा छेड़छाड़ न किया जाए। जितने भी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अभी हैं उसी को मेंटेन करें, ज़्यादा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, मेरा पर्सनल विचार है। अभी ये बायोडाइवर्सिटी में जो रिसेंट एडवांसेस है ये बहुत ही हौसला बढ़ाने वाला है, जिसमें बहुत से अचीवमेंट्स हम लोग ने ब्रेक थ्रूज पाए हैं। मैं कुछ को बताना चाहूँगा। लाइक जूलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया एंड बॉटनिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया on regular basis are discovering new faunal and floral species, adding more numbers in this species, and it is a continuous process. Thanks to Dr. Lalji for his guidance and upliftment of the BSI. And Forest Department is concerned with conservation of biodiversity, for which we have declared 96 wildlife sanctuaries and 6 national parks. Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve. It has been declared under Man and Biosphere Program in 2013. And Geological Survey of India is the technical partner for the Biosphere Reserve. And the management of forest here are done through the approved working plan. And the working plan is the document prepared through scientific inputs and technical interventions. Biodiversity and sustainable development, the link between healthy ecosystem and human well-being is gaining recognition, highlighting the importance of biodiversity conservation for sustainable development. Integrating biodiversity conservation with ecotourism is being explored as a sustainable way to support local communities and protect ecosystems. क्योंकि आप लोग यहाँ जानते होंगे कि पहले जो यहाँ एम्प्लॉयमेंट था, लार्जेस्ट एम्प्लॉयर वो फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट था. धीरे धीरे ये शिफ्ट हो रहा है टूरिज़्म की ओर, एंड अभी रिसेंट है ये फिशरी की ओर इनके करने का ये प्रयोजना है सरकार का. तो इको टूरिज़्म एक टूरिज़्म का ही पार्ट है जिसमें सस्टेनेबल वे में प्रकृति ने जो हमें प्रदान किया है उसका लुत्फ़ उठाते हुए, उनसे ज़्यादा छेड़छाड़ न करते हुए ये आयोजन किया जाए इस तरह के कार्यक्रम, जिससे कि वहाँ के जो लोकल्स हैं वो उनकी जीविका में उत्थान हो. और इस तरह के कार्यक्रम जो आयोजन किया गया है ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है. जैसे कि सर लोगों ने भी कहा कि ये जो प्रोग्राम होता है इसे वन वे नहीं होना चाहिए, ये इंटरैक्टिव होना चाहिए. आप लोगों के मन में सवाल होना चाहिए, पूछना चाहिए. और ये आप लोगों को, हर स्टूडेंट्स को मैं कहूँगा ये कि आपको ये मौका मिला है, ये आपकी खुशकिस्मती है कि हमारे साथ इतने एमिनेंट प्रोफेसर्स हैं. आप इन लोग के कांटेक्ट में रहें और इंटर्नशिप करें और फेलोशिप के बारे में जैसे बता रहे थे उनका फ़ायदा उठाएं, क्योंकि इसे आप अपॉर्चुनिटी के रूप में देखिए.
कार्यक्रम के अंत में डॉक्टर स्वर्ण कला ने धन्यवाद ज्ञापन प्रस्तुत किया.
It's my privilege to propose vote of thanks and acknowledge the presence of the graceful audience gathered here for the inaugural function of Science Academics Lecture Workshop on Recent Advances in Biodiversity of Andaman Nicobar Islands, sponsored by Indian Academy of Sciences, Bangalore, Indian National Science Academy, New Delhi, and the National Academy of Sciences, Prayagraj. I, on behalf of Zoological Survey of India, Andaman Nicobar Regional Centre, Port Blair, extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Honourable Chief Guest, Shri Ravi Horo, IFS, Additional Principal Chief Conservator of Forest, to grace this occasion and enlighten all of us with his inspiring words. Professor M. Sanjappa, former Director of Botanical Survey of India and INSA Senior Scientist, who graced us with his presence and guidance. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Professor K.R. Shivana, former Head Department of Botany from University of Delhi, for honouring us with his presence. Sir, we are truly grateful for your presence and the insights you shared with us today. Thank you. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to Dr. Dhriti Banerjee, Director, Zoological Survey of India, for guidance and support for organizing this event. I also extend thanks to all our most valued guests, dignitaries, and everyone gathered here for their cooperation in the institution of this event. Our sincere thanks to all press and media representatives for their support and cooperation. Thank you.